Well guys, I know I said I would never actually return to this game, but I can't resist myself after the announcement last week of Resident Evil 3 Remake. I thought I would return to this. Probably won't do all of the game, to be honest with you. That's really annoying me. Alright, well, I don't know what that is. That's just in the way of my screen, and for some reason it's there. I don't know why. I'll tell you what, we'll leave it up there for now. In order to sort it, I'm going to have to stop the video. And yeah, you know what? I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so scratch that idea. I can't actually get rid of it. Alright, so I'm not looking to do a really serious sort of playthrough of this. This is going to be really chilled, really, like low-key, a bit laid back. I'll do one video for now. I'll upload it probably pretty much straight away. See how people react to it. I'm going to do it on easy mode for now. This is the seamless HD sort of textures that you can get. I'll leave a link in the description for the location where you can find them. They also do Resident Evil 2 as well. Resident Evil 1 is being done. I don't know if that is the first Resident Evil, like the DC, or if it's like the one on GameCube. It most likely be one on GameCube, but to be honest, there's already texture packs out there. There are also texture packs out for this game and for 2, but I think this game does it a bit more better. I mean, you can see the textures immediately are different. If you just look at the Resident Evil and the Nemesis sort of like picture or word there, it's very, very different. A lot more sort of like embossed, more bold, more sort of there, and just the backgrounds as well. I mean, some of the background textures are really well done. So yeah, this is the kind of thing that I haven't told you guys, but I am looking to go to university next year, and this is the kind of thing that this is mods essentially. It uses the Dolphin emulator. They also provide that on the thing. So this is you can't download this as texture packs or like add them to your own already Dolphin emulator. You have to download their emulator that already has a texture patch already built in. They already customized it for that particular thing. Same with 2. So we're going to play on easy mode. I'm going to skip the opening cutscene. It's not going to be a serious playthrough. So I'm going to skip the opening cutscene.
This is Chopper Delta.
And we're just going to get straight into it. So you can see already like the there. What I'm going to try and do for this playthrough, if I can, is try and get every single pickup of a of the files. I'm not. You do actually get all of them. You actually get a thing at the end of Jill's diary. So on the remake, you saw that she gets thrown out of the building. This is her apartment. So a lot of people have actually started doing playthroughs of this game, which I think is brilliant. I mean, this game has now come back to the limelight where people are playing it and enjoying it because it's been remade. It's coming out on the 4th of April. I am so stoked for this game. I cannot wait for this game. While this is playing, I'm just going to have a look on the game because I'm hoping that they will announce the collector's edition on there.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
Alright, so first things first, you can probably see a lot of the textures are a lot better looking. My controller's not responding very well. There we go. Look, I mean, all of this, like, the textures are just so much better. Oh, there's no ammo in there. Alright, so I've just now done it to not full screen. This controller is just not, it's very, I've just tried to adjust the controls, but even now the controller is still not responding properly. I don't know why. Take the warehouse key. Now, as you know, in the last time I played this game, the gunpowder wouldn't load into the game properly. It kept on not working. But we've got unlimited saves, we've got Magnum, we've got Shotgun, we've got 2 full of these. Now, I'm going to try and beat Nemesis in a kind of like different way. I've seen kind of like techniques that I want to experiment with. Or try out. So we'll see what happens. Look at the text. Look how much better it looks. It just looks so much better. So for some reason this is recording in 60 frames, even though I told it to record in 30 frames, maximum 30 frames. Don't need to worry about this. Also on PS Now I can actually do Code Veronica. Now I know I've done Code Veronica, but I haven't done it for a little while. So I might just actually... I've just spent the last however many months leading up to Star Wars doing a road to Star Wars. So what I'm thinking is maybe a road to Resident Evil. Maybe playing number 1, 2 and 3 again. The original 2, the original number 1. And just, you know, going through that and yeah. I'm not necessarily going to do it in order, but I've just got this wanting just to play that game again. Now, I have promised people, and I have already started it, that I was going to do Resident Evil 1 on the Sega with Chris to see that surprise at the end. So I'm actually going to do that, and I think I've got an idea of the LP for me and Wisdom on the channel. He's not played any of these games. Now, this is going to be maybe a one-off video with me talking about my feelings on Resident Evil 3 Remake. I am really stoked for it. I'm really excited. I'm really happy. They clearly were doing it during the when they were making 2. And there has been obviously stupid people on the internet, like Michael Does Life, for example, who have said that, oh, it's fake, it's this, it's that. Now people have told me, well, Classic, you know, he's a troll. Yes, I'm well aware he's a troll, but I don't like the fact that he speaks like this on behalf of all Resident Evil fans. I mean, don't say that people think all this when you have no idea. You don't speak for me, I speak for myself. And I'm not going to have some wannabe idiot who just wants to get views by being an idiot. And just, in other words, guys, he's clickbait bullshit. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by this. All right, he is clickbait idiot. Okay, he is a moron. A moron. Idiot. He has no reason to feel like that. Alright? God, you're a quick one, aren't you? Oh my god, this control. Alright. Yeah, I will be doing a run to Resident Evil 3, but I'll be doing Resident Evil games I haven't played before. I've just decided that in my mind just now. That's why I've gone a little bit quiet. I was trying to think what I should do. Get off, you fucker. I was trying to actually think best how to do it. This fucking controller is really getting on my wick. Look at how different it all looks. It's so much better. These texture packs have just done wonders to this. They make the game feel alive again. What the hell? I just got 60 rounds. Whoa. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I can't find nemesis like this either. There's no chance. So, Resident Evil 3, which coming out next year. You guys know my reaction to the trailer. You guys know how I felt about the leaked images. My feelings haven't changed. I am really, really stoked for it. I honestly can't wait. Oh, I forgot the lighter. I forgot the lighter. I forgot the lighter. So I really, really cannot wait for this game. I mean, the game looks awesome. It's just it's what we wanted. It's what Capcom said. If people want it, we will do it. I think they got their answer, but I knew they were obviously going to release Resident Evil 3. It was going to happen. You know, there was all these rumors. Oh, hello. I didn't know you guys spawned in here. What, have you come for a drink or something? Oh, I can't carry anymore. So, it's really exciting for this game. It's gonna be amazing. It really is gonna be awesome. Absolutely no question at all in anyone's mind. The game is gonna be brilliant. They waited for the right time. I think they had to release something for Resident Evil 3 because when they released Project Resistance, I mean, I liked what I saw, but I was a little bit disappointed. And the reason why I was disappointed is because they were doing something to like keep our, our juices, our mouths watered, if you like. While we waited for Resident Evil 3 Remake. But when they said the state of play, this is the campaign, I knew what it was going to be. I mean, as soon as it started showing that first person shot, I knew what it was going to be. I don't know if you get more if you get the same amount of health on hard. Obviously, you only get the herbs. You don't get the 3 first aid sprays, but still. But no. So like the when I first saw it, I knew what it was. I was honestly, when I saw it, I was going absolutely batshit crazy. I was jumping in my chair. I was celebrating. All that shit I was doing. It was the best thing that I'd seen, and the most exciting thing. And now I've got more than 2 games I'm excited for next year. With Final Fantasy 7, Resident Evil 3, and Last of Us. They're the 3 games in the first quarter that I am absolutely so excited for. I am so excited for those games. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I am just. I wish it would come out earlier. I think they are going to have a demo. People are speculating. I think they'd be foolish not to have a demo. I think it would be a bad move on Capcom's part if they don't have a demo. But I do believe they will. I do believe that they will. I do believe that they will do that, and I have no question in my mind to doubt Capcom. I have no fear of not thinking they will do it when I know for a fact they will. It's exciting. It's exciting. It is exciting, and there's exciting times ahead. I mean, it's a great time to be a Resident Evil fan. If you've been a Resident Evil fan for the last 20 odd years, this is the best time to be a Resident Evil fan. There is not a better time for you to actually delve into this series of games that isn't right now. If you have not played any of these games, I suggest you start. I mean, this is just introducing. I've got a friend on PlayStation, and he couldn't get into the game that was, the remaster one from the GameCube. He said the character models look really, really shit. Well, the reason why they look shit is because, or look not very good, is because it was a game that was made in 2002 that they just simply remastered in 2015, 2016 now, was it? That remaster of that? So, I don't know. I mean, it's just like... And then in that year we got the Resident Evil Reborn being told that was going to be remade, and that was then shut down by Capcom, and Capcom announced Resident Evil 2. And it was just... That was when you knew that they were going to do what the fans wanted. And for years and years and years, we asked and we asked and we asked. And not only in the last few years have we got this 2 remade, we have got number 3 remade. Now the next game after this, I think personally, between now and 8, I think 2021 is going to be I think 2021 is going to be it'll either be Resident Evil 8 or it'll be Code Veronica remade. I think they should do Code Veronica. It's, you could say that the next classic game, the last of the classic games. They need to, in order to finish it off for me, I honestly feel they should bring out a remake of Code Veronica. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they have already started remaking Code Veronica. I mean, there are fans of Code Veronica. Code Veronica is a great game, but 2 and 3 are... 2's my favourite. 2 has always been my favourite, or it will forever be my favourite game. For me, that is 2 is the best for me. Do I like 3? Yeah, I love 3. I love 3. I don't despise 3. I don't think 3 is a bad game at all. It's a great game, a great game. Um, but 2 was just like the perfect sequel. Uh, in terms of like that kind of thing, it was just so good. And yeah, so do I feel that that they're going to remake Code Veronica? Yes, I definitely think they're going to remake Code Veronica. It's gone to say. I mean, there was rumors of 3. People were saying no, 3 won't be remade. Well, 3 has been remade, and we've got proof of that. The next has to be Code Veronica. I mean, I saw someone ask in a chat on Michael Does His Life channel about a 4 remake. Well, the thing is this is when he made a very good point. This is one time that I will agree with Michael. They've already remastered 4 on PS4. They've already given it a remaster. So will they remake 4? No, I don't think they will. I don't see them remaking 4. I think 4's fine. I don't see it needing to be remade anymore. I think if anything needs a remake, if anything deserves to have a different game entirely, it's 6. Because 6 is just god awful. And people say, well, 6 is great. So yeah, 6 is a great action game. As an action game, it's really good. It's the fact they gave it a Resident Evil title, and many people a lot of people probably will agree with this. A lot of people won't. But for me, I would not mention 3. Oh shit! I would not mention 3.
No!
I would not mention Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 6 in the same breath. I wouldn't even mention 3 and Resident Evil 6 in the same breath. And the reason why I say that is, for one, you can't compare those games. You can't. You can't honestly sit there and say, 6 is a great game if you're a fan. Because there are people who would say, well, 6 is a good game. But I don't think it's good. I think it was an absolute complete. It couldn't be more away from this franchise and this style of game ever. I mean, I had a flatmate a few years ago, and he loved Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, and he loved the action horror. He didn't like the walking around a mansion, the survival horror, the limited item space, and this is just the opinions or the ideas of someone who didn't grow up with the games that a lot of us did. A lot of the people who watch this channel, who watch other channels that feature Resident Evil, a lot of these people did not grow up with what we did. We grew up in a time where Resident Evil was it. Resident Evil was where you went to. Resident Evil was the one that meant that got people wanting to play a game. The first game, when you're alone in that mansion, to the third game, what I'm playing right now, of the story of Raccoon City, and like how Jill escaped and what happened to Jill, and why, and like how she, and now they're bringing that to 2020. Now you've got to remember when Resident Evil 1 first came out, and I made this point on Michael Does His Life, on his video, and he goes, they're not remaking Resident Evil 3 because they're not doing it, it's fake. But he said, you know, that not enough time has passed for them to make a game. It's been outsourced. Forget about outsourcing for a minute. You've got to think about this. Think about this. When they first brought out Resident Evil 1, it came out in 1996. Alright, so the first original game on PS1 came out in 96. They immediately started working on number 2 after number 1 came out. Immediately started working. Which has now been dubbed Resident Evil 1.5. So this is the original Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 has actually had 2 remakes. Okay? It's had 2 remakes from the ground up. So what happened was they got 80% through, and I think Shinji Mikami, or the director, wasn't happy with the progress. And they weren't happy with it, so they scrapped it at 80% and started working on the Resident Evil 2 1998, we'll dub it that, and that's the one we came to know and love for over 20 years. We came to love that game. That's the one that we came to really admire and appreciate. That was it, Resident Evil 2. Then a year later, they brought out this game, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which was actually meant to be a spin-off story showing Jill escaping the city. And Code Veronica was meant to be Resident Evil 3. Code Veronica is actually, in a sense, the official Resident Evil 3 game, if you look at it in that kind of limelight. But they gave it to another team and they made this game. Now, when DSP was playing this game, he said that there wasn't as many zombies in the first 2 Resident Evils, but there are. The number 1 wasn't meant to have many zombies. It was an isolated mansion. It was meant to be isolated. Not many enemies, not many zombies. There were very, very few enemies in that game. I mean, how many? If you think about it, how many zombies are in that game? If you think about it, like, so, okay, there's about 3 up in there's on the bottom level. There's 1 in the ketchup corridor where you first see the first zombie. There's 1 in the back corridor to the back door. This is Resident Evil 1. There's 3 up in the dining hall. There's 1 in the hallway above the staircase where the where the vaccine is, the serum. There's 3 in the itchy tasty corridor. There's 1 in the one in the kitchen on the floor, and then another one, I think, depending on what you've said. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3. Hang on. So there's 1 in the Mr. Ketchup's corridor. There's 3 up in the dining room. That's 4. There's 2, at least 2. Or let's say 3 in the back corridor where the back door is. That's 7. That's 7 so far. There's 3 upstairs above the where the piano room is, where you fight Yorm for the second time. That's 10. So that's 10. There's 2 in the corridor where you go and see Richard. Or 3. That's 13. There's in the itchy tasty corridor. There's 3. That's 16. So there's only really probably about 20 zombies in the whole of the mansion. This is just a mansion, or like possibly 20. Let's round it to about 20. Then there's 2 in the guardhouse, maybe 3. So let's say that's 27. Or okay, let's say there's about 25 in the house. It's 25 across everything. All right. And then in the guardhouse is 2, so that's 27. And then down in the lab there's maybe another 5, 6, maybe. So let's say that's about 33, 34, 35. So let's say 35 zombies total in the whole of the Resident Evil first game, right? And then compared to 2, there are far more zombies in that game. far more zombies, at least 50, and there are a lot more than that in this game. We've probably seen about 15 on the way here alone. All right. So that when he says there's there hasn't been that many zombies ever, well that's bullshit. It's bullshit because there have been, and all right. So yeah, so he obviously moans about that, and I can't wait for him to do Resident Evil 3 Remake. In fact, you know what? I just realised that I just probably just contradicted myself because he was saying there's not been this many zombies in the first 2 Resident Evil games. But I don't know. I mean, this game does switch up enemies, so this is technically set before. I mean, what's funny is that DSP claims all this, but yet he just seems to like to moan about any game that he does. Just if he can't degrade it or put it down because he can't do it, he will say something else that's just stupid, and ridiculously just. Why am I going back in? I've gone the wrong way. But you know what, guys? I probably will finish this video. But yeah, I will continue this. I'm not really going to do games in any kind of order or anything like that. I probably will do more than one at a time. But I'm just really I just really want to do this. I want to do just a road to Resident Evil 3. I'll start it in, I'll put the first one up and then see how people react to it. If people like it, if people want me to continue, I will happily continue. I know I said I wasn't going to return to this game, and I wasn't going to return to it. I am going to do other games as well. In fact, I probably will do this game, try and get it in as few videos as I can, because I'm not going to find enemy or anything like that. But I'm going to try doing choices that I haven't done before. But then when I finish this, I'm going to be doing. I'm going to play Operation Raccoon City. I've not played that game for a long time, and I really want to do that game. I've tried to do it on PC, I just can't get it to run on PC, not properly. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is just going to be the road to Resident Evil 3. That's what I'm going to call it, and it's going to be, a fun road to Resident Evil 3 with all of us just enjoying the road and enjoying this awesome road down to Resident Evil 3, and let's just have everything all Resident Evil. Everything Resident Evil. This is going to be another long stretch, guys. Another long road. Another long tiring road for me as well, by doing a lot of Resident Evil games over the next couple of months. But I am determined to do it. With that being said, guys, I will see you in the next one. And thank you for watching. And we'll continue to enjoy the road to Resident Evil 3. And what better way than to start that road than by doing Resident Evil 3. You know what? If I start with RE3, let's finish with RE3. Just before the game comes out in April or in March, at the end of March, or the week leading up to the release, I will do this game one more time on easy mode, and we will just have an absolute blast going through the game one more time. So we'll start with RE3, we'll mix it up a little bit, of RE2. There might be one or two odd videos where I just do the one-off video, but there will definitely be some other stuff as well. This is going to be one hell of a road, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.